Hey guys, it's Brian here, and I'm going to show you more about one of my rare pieces of gaming hardware. It's called the Battle Chip Gate. I talked about it briefly in my handheld showcase video. And what it is, it's basically an expansion of two games for the Gameboy Advance, Megaman Battle Network 4 Blue Moon and Red Sun versions. And it was only released in Japan. It worked along with what was called the battle chips that were used in the Battle Network games, and they are basically weapons they used in the game for your Navi to use, and they were pretty cool, but unfortunately they weren't really that well known in America. I mean, they were available in America, but they were basically only for collector purposes. And they came with a PET, which was basically a virtual pet in America, like a Tamagotchi or whatever back in the day when those were popular. And they didn't serve much purpose in America, but in Japan, if you had this battle chip gate, you could hook it up to your Game Boy Advance and use all these battle chips with a special mini game kind of thing on your Megaman Battle Network 4 Blue Moon Red Sun. And I think there was a special way you could even download the software off of these chips, and so you can use them in your actual main game on the two games as well. So for now, I'm going to be showing you basically how this little gaming thing works, how you hook it up. As you can see, this is the battle chip gate. There's three main parts. Here, I'll show you. This snaps off. This is where you store your battle chips. As you can see, you can flip them out like that. Kind of cool, just like a little carrying thing. And when it's connected to this, you can use this to and this is the actual system that you use with the Game Boy Advance. You can put your battle chips in there. This part hooks up to your Game Boy Advance. It's one of those connector little output things. It's easy to come off. But for this review, here you can see you put in a battle chip like that. Puts it in. For this review, I'm going to be using the GameCube player. And so you can see it just hooks on right there. It's on like this. There we go. And I'll just put in Red Sun. It doesn't matter which game you use with it. They both work exactly the same. No differences as far as I can tell. I'm pretty sure there are no differences. I could be wrong. In the games, once it starts up, it shows you this little mini game that you can play. It's basically a Navi battle system. You battle a whole bunch of different Navis from the games, and they might be different depending on the game, but I can't remember. I'll have to check that out. It'll be in the description box down below. But for now, I'll talk about what chips I have that I'm going to be using in this review. I have three Navi data chips, and basically what these are is that you put the Navi chip you want in, and you can use that Navi to battle with. So right here I have Megaman, Roll, and Junkman. And for this review, I'm going to be using Roll, since she has the most HP out of all these three. Megaman sucks, he has like 200. I think Junkman has like 500 or 600, but Roll has 700, so that's pretty cool. And for this game, I like to have a strategy. First I use these two chips up here, Life Aura and Sanctuary. Life Aura gives you a really strong shield, and basically are invincible for a fairly long period of time, so that's always cool. And these are basically my normal chips that I'll be using. They're like the main chips that I use all the time. You can use these multiple times. Those two you can only use once per round basically, but these you can use from ranging from 2 to 4 or 5 times, which is really cool. And most of these are all long range attacks and multiple panel range attacks. Like Boomerang does all the panels on the outside. The Ram attack attacks all panels in a sweep. M Cannon, it's basically a powered up buster. Twin Needle, one shoots 2 needles opposite the panels that you're on. Wave attack, wave dash, whatever, shoots a wave in front of you that covers all panels. And this music note, if it hits the opponent, it basically stomps on them like 2 or 3 times. It's pretty cool. Then these 3 are basically powerhouse chips. Stealth Mime sets a chip that if the opponent lands on it, does 300 damage, which is really good. Meteor one launches a whole bunch of meteors at one single panel where the opponent was or is. It's not that useful, but I like to use it sometimes. Then Roll Arrow is Roll's special attack, so since I'm using Roll already, I don't really need this chip. Then these 2 chips, Roll SP and Recovery 150, they're good if you're in a pinch. Roll SP does a lot of damage and also recovers you, so that's always good. Then over here we have the 2 Giga Chips and 3 Mega Chips I'll be using sometimes if I feel the need to. As you can see, I have Protoman SP, Numberman, and Junkman SP. But what's interesting about Junkman SP, the chip is actually corrupted normally when you get it for this system. All it does is spawn Junkman, but he doesn't do anything at all, which is kind of a bummer. But it's whatever. It's understandable. It's a kind of a weird system as it is. And the 2 Giga Chips, I have Blue Moon and Delta Ray or whatever. And those are pretty cool, but they take a long time for you to wait so you can use them. So that's why I recommend using these 2, so you have these 2 chips right here, so you have a lot of time in between things. And so yeah, and what you always want to have a controller ready, so I have the Wave Bird. You're going to use the D-pad to move your Navi around. You can only move your Navi, control your Navi back and forth with the left and right D-pad controls. You can't use up and down, so you can't control them that way, so that's kind of a bummer, but whatever. So yeah, that's my strategy that I'm going to be using, kind of. So let's get started with the game. Battle Network Operation, Battle Chip Operation, Battle Chip.